Ready? Come in. Alright, please take a seat.
Thank you.
So how's the traffic?
Well, the traffic this morning is pretty bad, but I left home early just for the interview today, so I'm late to come here on time.
Okay, so please get comfortable. We're gonna begin with you telling me a bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Chun-Li Chai, but you can just call me Lee. I just recently graduated from the University of Arizona and the American University of Phnom Penh, holding a degree in Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. But you might be curious, like, well, why did I graduate from two universities at the same time? Well, it's a dual degree program where I can earn a degree from both university. And throughout my achievement during high school and college, I think it would be very beneficial for your company, as well as the ability to think critically. My cooperation skill and my problem solving skill would also be very beneficial to improve your company. And I always set my own goal toward my career, which is to improve both of myself and the company objective.
Okay, so how did you find our job?
So as a potential job seeker, and I just graduated from the university, I did research on Google for a job that related to my area. And as soon as I search on Google, your job come first in the search, the first page, the first one to be appeared. And it's come to my mind, and I'm interested in applying for it, since it's the job that I'm looking for, which is working as a junior internal auditor, and yeah, it's seemed to be interesting to me.
Okay, so as I noticed in your CV, you previously interned at KPMG. Can you please tell me what exactly did you do and what were your responsibilities?
I did my internship between my second year and my third year, which basically the summer course. So it's a short-term internship, which is like only 3 months, because as soon as I finish the internship, I have to transfer out to continue my bachelor degree at the University of Arizona. So as a UB and intern for a student like me who just finished year 2, they wouldn't let me do that much things, but the job that I did, the thing that I'm responsible for, is still like related to the area, like being an audit. So I just had to assist the senior auditor by checking more on their work. By the work, I mean the financial statement, clearing taxes for every day, every month. And for instance, like if a worker in that company like write down on their financial statement, say that they buying stuff from China that worth $2,000, but then they didn't actually buy it, they just get the money from the company just for their own benefit. So my job is to check on that to see whether there's corruption in the company or not, and report to the stakeholder, which means the investor, to tell them whether the business is well run and the business is stable or not. And I have to advise them what to do in order to maintain the business to be better off and to improve from time to time. And I also have to talk to many clients and improving my communication skill during my internship as well.
Okay, so I've seen your achievements on your CV, and how can your achievement during your high school help our company?
As you noticed in my CV, I was previously a second runner-up in math and puzzle competition. So the ability to win this place involved good decision-making skill, problem solving skill, which I have to solve the problem quickly in order to win over another competitor, as well as being challenging and competitive people among many people just to get this place. So I think that would benefit your firm since they are like involve the problem solving, the decision making, which relate to the area of audit that I have to clear tax, analyze on the financial statement to see whether it's true or not. And another thing is being first place in physics. I was a student during my high school. As you know that the problem in physics course involve the ability to think critically and the ability to analyze in order to solve the problem. So yeah, I think it will be very beneficial for your company and for the job that I'm applying for as an audit.
So you want to work for a company? Why?
Because the company as you the company that I'm applying for is the University of Southern Mississippi. That I think that would be a great chance for me to improve my skill, since you're an international company that accept workers from all around the world, where I can meet many people, I can learn new experience, their new culture, and their skill in being an audit, as well as working with others, senior, other people who is very professional in this area. I think, and I will be able to learn more and take an idea of them and their knowledge into mine and push myself to improve the company in order to outpace their expectation of success.
Alright. So what do you consider as your strength?
Well, I think because I previously interned as an audit, so I think my strength would be the ability to work in this area efficiently, because I have some experience related to this job, and as well as the ability that I have during my college as well as the high school to complete my own goal. I mean, throughout my entire year, throughout my life, I set up my own goal in sequence, and I push myself to complete all these goals. So I think my strength is that I have some experience in real life, and my self-motivation and my self-confidence in the field.
Okay. And what would be your weaknesses?
I think my weaknesses would be that during my internship that I had experience in that, but I didn't do that might thing that an audit should do. So I guess this is my opportunity to gain more experience of what an actually professional audit should do by being a junior internal auditor, and I am willing to learn more from what should I do in this area, and then improve my own skill as well as the company to be a better one.
Okay. So, say we do accept you. So what can we expect from you in the first 3 months?
Being a newbie in each company, so the first 3 months, I think the thing that you would expect from me is to see how the progress of my work being improved from day to day, and how the potential, the effort, and the motivation that I put to do the work that you assign me to, and the ability to find a client, to talk to client, to convince, and to make the company improve. So basically the first 3 months is like a trial that you will see the improvement of me, and to see how can I cope with the people, cope with the colleagues, how can I cope with the new environment that I will set in, and to see whether it's would me as a worker would benefit and would bring income, would bring benefit to the company or not.
Okay. So, what kind of salary are you looking for?
As a new graduate, a recent graduate from a university, I wouldn't expect you to pay me much. I just need the money to pay for my utility, to pay for my rent, and yeah, I would expect you to pay for like the minimum wages as a junior internal audit, and the price I would be very happy if you pay me above the minimum wages, but I would still accept if you pay me the minimum wages of being an internal audit.
Okay, that would conclude our interview for today. So my team will contact you when we go through this your interview one more time, and we'll go from